Hey, buddy, welcome to Friday. Today is February 7th, 2025, and I'm Michelle with Yes, Michelle Crochets. Please allow me first to say welcome and hello to my returning viewers, my returning subscribers, and my returning lurkers, and a very special welcome and hello to my new viewers, my new subscribers, and my new lurkers. I appreciate having each and every one of you here with me today, and I thank you for your time. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have a bit of a routine to my videos. I like to start out with a quote of the day. I think it sets the tone for the video. I know it sets the tone for my day. From there, we'll talk about what's in my cup, the weather outside. Mm, yeah, I'm rubbing my ear because no, I don't like it. No, it hasn't improved. Anyway, from there, we're going to talk about my announcements for the day. We're going to have a very important conversation with a very special friend. And then we're going to get into the topic of the day. Now, once I finish talking, I'm going to give you a screen card, and it's going to detail the product or project that I'll be crocheting today. Now, of course, please feel free to do whatever you like. If you're not a crocheter, that doesn't mean this isn't your place. It really is. Maybe you're a knitter. Maybe you're not a fiber artist at all. Maybe you're a visual artist. Maybe you're a musical artist. I don't know. But whatever the reason, I'm grateful to have you. So join me. I'll be crocheting. You're welcome to do whatever you like, even if that's just sit and relax for a while. We're going to have some good music. We're going to have some time, just you and I together. I won't be talking during that time. I don't want to mess up what you're doing. And you don't need to hear my voice any more than you already have. As you can hear, it's a little weak. So we'll adjust. Nonetheless, I'll crochet for a period of time and then I'll give you another screen card. That screen card will restate the quote of the day, and then I'll give you an end screen, which will have other videos that either I or YouTube recommends you watch next. Now, with all of that said, I want to give you a quick reminder to please hit the like button. It lets YouTube know you were here and your way of saying hi to me. I appreciate that. Now, if you want to come back again and again, and I really hope you do, then what you need to do is hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done that. And tickle that bell notification. That way, every time I drop a video, I go live, or I put up a community post, you'll be notified of any of that. So let's get started with today's quote of the day. The quote of the day says, "I'm still learning," by Michelangelo. And I think whether we intentionally or unintentionally do so, we are always still learning, either cautionary tales or intense, interesting topics, conversations, and situations. Whatever you're learning, always be open to learning something new, an easier way, a different way, a more complicated way, a lesson, whatever it is, be open to learning. That's a beautiful thing to think about for today. Now, we have coffee talk. Our coffee is here. It's my bullet blend coffee. And this coffee, as you guys know, is pretty much a standard for me, where I take my personal bullet blender, I toss in a splash of water, 2 ice cubes, a scoop of my instant coffee, which is Cafe Bustelo, a scoop of chicory. I love the flavor. Today I added in just a hint of cinnamon because why not? And of course, my scoop of fake sugar because no, we don't do real sugar over here, but we do like a little sweetness. Blending all of that together with just a hint of the Loran salted caramel flavoring for my coffee, super so good. pour that in a cup over some more ice, and then I add in my protein shake of choice. Today's choice was the Quest salted caramel protein. This is 30 grams of the protein that I need for the start of my day. I'm not a good eater in general. I'm especially not a good morning eater. I'm usually busy doing 9,000 things all before the bell rings and I have to begin my work day. So, that being said, having a protein based coffee drink in the morning really starts my day off right. And it really makes my mood a lot better than it would be without coffee. I am a monster. Now, as to the weather, this is going to be a very brief conversation because I am not pleased. I kid you not. As I'm sitting in this chair right now, I have a blanket around me because I'm cold. Yeah, I know that makes no sense. I'm in my own home and I'm cold. I'm cold because it's 31 degrees outside. We are only expecting a high of 38. And I don't do cold weather very well. So there is that. Now, let's move on to announcements. The announcements today are as they are every single day, or at least I hope I remember to say this every day. And to you, this announcement is happy birthday or happy anniversary. If today is your special day, I really appreciate having you here on your special day with me. It means everything to me, but most importantly, it's an opportunity for me to take a second to celebrate you, and I really enjoy doing that. Now, of course, today is a special day for a lot of people. It's a mixed bag feeling for me. This is a day that I honor and I celebrate my brother, who is no longer with me. He left this earth at the age of 21, and I celebrate him. He would have been 53 years old today. So, to anyone who might be living with the loss of a family member that they dearly cared about, my heart is with you today. So, let's not dwell too much on the sadness of it. I will say he was the person who taught me initially that I had boundaries. And if you crossed them, you had to deal with the consequences. That was me. And it was okay to use my voice to say, I've had enough and I don't need any more. Thank you. And sometimes thank you didn't look like the kind smile that you're seeing right now. Sometimes thank you was, I said thank you. And that's all we're going to say about that. I had a whole life before this camera. That's all we need to know. Anyway, on to more exciting topics. And before we go any further, I want to take a moment to have a very important conversation with a very special friend. This special friend is someone who may not be having the best day. Maybe they're struggling a little bit. Whatever the reason, whatever you're going through, this conversation is for you. And to you, I say, hello, I love you. I know right now might not be the easiest moment in your day, in your week, in your year. I can't speak to the reason why. That's irrelevant. The fact that you're struggling means that somebody needs to take a moment and recognize that with you. You already know it. I don't have to point it out to you. But I will say there are ways to improve this. You're going to start by simple steps. Step one, eat. You need to fuel your body so you can get beyond the thing you're dealing with right now. I need you to drink your water. Yes, I know there's the Coke, Pepsi, whatever you may like to drink, okay? I understand that. But I also know the foundation of improvement begins with water. Water is what we use to wash away the stress. Water is what we use to cleanse our palate. Water is what we need to fix ourselves. Your body needs water. It's an element that your body requires. Give it to it. The other thing I'm going to tell you, if meds are appropriate, please take them. There's a reason that you have them and you need them. Listen You don't get to choose when you take them. You need to take them as they're prescribed, if they're prescribed or recommended by a medical or health professional. So there is that on those things. The other thing I'm going to tell you to do, and please hear me when I say this, I have to do this as well. It's not just me preaching to you. I'm telling you what I know works because I have to do it as well. And sometimes please know this message is a reminder to the future me to do all the things I'm telling you to do. Now, this part. Have a real conversation with someone in your real life. Maybe it's a friend, a family member, or even a neighbor. Maybe no one in your life is someone you trust with this conversation. At that point, I recommend talking to a medical professional, or maybe it's a spiritual person that you trust and already have relationship with. If you have no one that you can have this conversation with, this is the time to utilize the services available, whether that is the internet and you researching a doctor, a health organization, or some other resource. This is the time to have a serious conversation about what we can do to improve where you are right now. Most importantly, from me to you, I love you. I love you. And you need to hear that. Maybe it seems weird that this crazy lady on the internet who you've never met in person is telling you that she loves you. But I do. We need love. It's just as important as the air we breathe. You are loved. I celebrate you every day because you rise above what some people let take them under. I don't want you to do that. Know that you are being celebrated in my heart and in my mind, but most importantly, I'm proud of you. I am proud of you because you are here. Okay? Now, it's Friday. Hopefully, the weekend will give you the chance to recharge your batteries and feel just a little bit better. So for now, I'm going to say simply sit back a little bit, relax, listen to the rest of the video. If it inspires and encourages you, then that's just one bonus for me. For you, just enjoy the love, okay? Now, guys, thank you for being patient with me as I have that very important conversation with our very special friend. Like I said, this is a conversation that means everything to me. And as long as there's breath in my body and I have the opportunity to utilize my platform, I am going to extend love to those who may need a little extra love today. Now, today is Friday. And in my heart of hearts, from the moment I wake up, it's Freedom Friday. And Freedom Friday in my world means we are going to talk about the sales, and I am going to give you a pattern suggestion. So bear with me as I grab my extra device being my phone, and I am going to pull up the recommended pattern that I selected. But in the meantime, I'm going to start telling you about the sales that I kind of perused. Now, please know this is not an extensive explanation of each of these websites' sales. They have plenty of things going on, and I am merely wetting your palate on those sites. So, again, bear with me. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on. Guys, one of the things about recording on a device like this is you're going to see drops of people going live, drops of information always happening. And no matter what I do to try to limit them, they still come through. And I don't mind. It's my friends. I'm always happy to hear what they're doing and what's going on in their world. I am going to hit pause so I can pull up this information and I'll be right back. Okay, For you, that was merely a second. For me, that was a couple of minutes. Nonetheless, let's start with hobby or hobby, depending on how you say it. I first must make it clear I've never shopped with them, and I don't have personal experience with any of their yarns. However, I've heard some pretty amazing things about their product. So, with that said, I'm going to give you a palette taster for what they have on sale today. They shared that they have the Metallico yarn on sale. Now, this yarn is a 70% worsted weight, 20% polyamide, and 9% merino wool product. 1.75 ounce, and it is $3.35 on sale. The Carnival DT worsted DK weight. Now, oh, I'm sorry, not DT. I'm reading my own handwriting. LT as in light is a 100% acrylic weight yarn, and it's $5.20. The alpaca blaze. Give a girl a break. It's before 6 o'clock in the morning. She's still sleepy. Anyway, it's 40% acrylic, 30% alpaca, and 30% polyamide. This is $3.55, and it's a lace weight product. Now, this one kind of got my attention, and like I said, have never purchased from them, but this is tempting. This is the baby cotton midi. It is a 100% Egyptian cotton in sports weight, and it's $3.45. So that covers hobby or hobby, depending on how you say it. On to Herrschners. Herrschners has the Herrschners worsted 3 holiday edition yarn for $1.47. That's amazing. And I would refer to, and yes, defer to Russ with its raining yarn to find out more information about any of the Herrschner products. Because one thing I know to be true, that man knows his Herrschners. And I know that if I don't know, go ask him. So, on to another product they have on sale this week, which is the Premier Eversoft Cotton. The price range on that is from $2 to $3.79. Then they also have the Karen cotton cakes in clearance colors. Yes, that's a lot of C's so early in the morning. And it's $3. They have the Herrschner's Aran weight yarn on sale for $2.97. The Karen 7-ounce cotton cakes. I'm sorry, the 7-ounce cakes, not necessarily cotton. I believe they're 100% acrylic. Those are on sale in the range from $4.78 to as high as $5.97. I will add the caveat again, this is going to be clearance colorways. And of course, I couldn't walk away from Herrschner's without shouting to the rooftops that Soho velvety soft yarn is on sale for $4.78. Not my yarn of choice. I don't have a purpose for it. But for those of you that need it, I think that's a pretty good price, just based on what I've seen on other price points for similar yarns. And then finally, we're going to head over to Premier. Yes, I am skipping over Joanne. You guys know what's going on over there as far as them possibly going out of business. This is catch as catch can with them. And I have been in a not so happy relationship with Michaels for quite a while. So we won't be talking about them today either. Maybe next time. But today, no. On to Premier. Premier's weekly deals. The anti-peeling DK self-striping weight is on sale for $4. The Jusant Chenille cone is on sale for $19.99. And it's quite a lot of yarn. So if that's a yarn you use, this might be a good investment. The Basics Tweed in gray. I don't know why it's just the gray colorway, but that's what it is. And that bag of 3 is $8. Finally, this one made me smile because I think this is a very pretty yarn. I don't know anything about it. I've never used it. The Premier Cotton Sprout Speckles is a lightweight yarn, and it's $4.99. So guys, that is your conclusion of all the sales. But I'm not done because I remember I told you I have a pattern spotlight that I want to talk about. And it's actually on the Herrschners site. I will remember you. Go to the description box, type in a comment, and pin it. You learned how to do that yesterday. Do that today. And that pinned message from me to everyone will be the link for the Herrschners pattern that I'm about to share with you. Now, as to that pattern, it is the Anytime Spa Set free download. This is a simple product and I love it. It's a knit product. So for those of you that don't knit, this won't get it for you. But it's cute. And I thought, wouldn't this be a fun thing to make right before Valentine's, either to love on yourself or love on the person in your life that makes you smile on a daily basis? Whatever the situation, I think that's a good one to try. So there's your pattern spotlight. And yes, I pivoted. Normally I do a crochet pattern. Today I gave you a knit one. So enjoy. Listen, I've loved talking to you this morning. I've had a lot to say. But what do I want to do now? Of course, I want to crochet. I'm going to scoot to the other side of that screen card I spoke about. But before I go, I need to remind you to eat. Drink your water. If meds are appropriate for you, please take them. Know that I love you. I really hope you have an amazing weekend. Now, you know that tomorrow being Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time, I'm going to go live. We're going to chop it up, talk all about all the things that have happened this week, how I'm doing since I got sick, and I am now beginning, not 100%, but beginning to feel a whole lot better. And we'll talk about the book club from earlier this week in a little more detail. So, with that said, I love you. I'm proud of you. I thank you for being here. Now, don't go anywhere because I'm going to be on the other side of the screen card, which is coming up next. So, hang out with me. We've got good music coming. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.